Hiya, it's me, Ted. Welcome to another quality episode of the Ted Hanky Podcast. It's in your eyes, it's in your ears, it's wherever you go. It's a magical podcast, it's a beautiful podcast, it's a very unique and special podcast, and it's specifically for Teesside people. And if you're not from Teesside, either in origin or in location, you probably you don't need to listen to this unless you like heated topics and quality comedy discussions. Then we will welcome you as a fellow Teessider to the podcast. Give it a subscribe, give it a follow, and share it like a mother for. It's going to be a cracker. Malbot?
Ted.
I better call you by your first name in case we do have any new listeners and they think you are genuinely called Malbot. Sent back in time to penetrate young ginger women.
Well, of course. Listen, you know that's right. No, all right, Teesside. All right, Ted, how are you doing?
I'm good, yeah. It's been a good week, hasn't it?
It's been a strong old week, hasn't it?
Yeah, not so much for the Boro, who obviously had an unfortunate result against Coventry and fired a few blanks against Oxford. May I just point out the new T-shirt from tedhankycomedy.com. As you can see there, match, pint, Parmo, up the Boro. Available from tedhankyt-shirts.com.
That's class. That Parmo looks shite though, Ted. What's going on with that?
It's definitely not a boys classic, that is it?
No. Looks like the one our Julie makes. Do you know what I mean?
She made this T-shirt actually. Yeah.
I keep on telling her before, getting like a crispy pancake thing and just putting some cheese on top of it does not make a Parmo.
A Findus crispy pancake with some dairy.
That sounds like a mac and Parmo.
Yeah, that's probably the type of stuff they fucking eat up there, like
fish fingers with baby bell. Yeah, and I'm into it that way as well.
Anyway, what have you been up to, Mala?
Well, it's funny you should say that, Ted. I don't know, like you might not be able to tell, but I'm sporting a lovely black eye. But like as you say, I've got Oriental eyes anyway, so it's quite hard to tell. But it was the lad Paul Stokes from a bit of Stokesy laid it on me a bit thick when he was getting a deep Camorra lock on us, and it was good though.
Do you want me to go and have a word with him?
No, he's a good lad. He's a Teesside Davy Dickinson. If you know the lad. Well,
Tanned, but also a keen eye for a bargain.
He gets himself down to all the craft fairs and stuff and starts buying and selling wares. He's a good lad.
Does he walk in and go, we're going to have to take it to auction?
I tell you, he looks a right hard lad as well. He's like a Boro Davy Dickinson. He goes down there and he's like, ow. Give us that.
He'd be called Davy Dicko then.
Davy Dicko, yeah.
Boro.
Davy Dicko.
Oh! Anyway, yeah.
What have you been doing, Ted?
I've been to the gymnasium today as well. Not like fucking tumbles and stuff. I mean, just been, just working on my physique and that as you do, and that, you know what I mean, down at the gym.
He's trying to go for, like, he's seen the Winter Olympics and he fancies a bit, and you know that one where they chuck the thing and then they run after it going, fucking hurry up! Curling, yeah. He wants to go in the curling, because they're all angry fuckers, them, aren't they?
Yeah. Did you see the big argument one of them had with, like, was it, and they were going, you fuck off! They were telling each other to fuck off.
Yeah, well, I mean, now lads, calm down.
Was it the Aussies? Yeah, fuck off, mate!
I think it was the Canadians.
Yeah, I might have been, yeah. Oh, it was, yeah, Canadians, yeah, they were going, fuck off, mate!
What's the crack there, right? I don't, right, have we got that hype? Is there, like, lads doing the curling on test and that? Is it like a UFC backstage back there and everyone's getting hyped up?
It's just fucking balls on ice, isn't it?
Balls on ice!
That's all it is. And someone goes down with a fucking GML mop.
Coming soon to the BBC. Balls on ice.
Hosted by David O'Leary.
No, it's got to be Winkleman. She must do it.
I've got a similar fringe to Winkleman.
If you were Winkleman now, I'd be trying my best to get into your knickers.
You would have a right good shot up my skirt right now. I'm assuming she would wear a tiny skirt. Mal would be able to see right up my kilt.
Obviously, yeah, up your kilt, yeah. I would do.
But at the gym today, something really funny happened, right? I'm always complaining about the old fellas in there toweling the balls and stuff like that.
Do you not come into this category? When do you class yourself as an old lad?
I'm still young and virile.
Oh, is it like a measure of how distended they are?
It's how low the balls are compared to the penis.
Well, this is the thing, right? What they should do then is, like when you're a kid and your mum like marks your height on the door.
Yeah, mark your knackers on your leg.
No, on the gym you go in and you stand next to it and someone marks your knackers and there should be a separate area. Do you know, if like, hang on, they're 6 inches distended, off you go.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there was someone just on, in the wash basins, he had his leg up like that, just fucking moisturising his inner thigh, full on mirror view of his gooch, right? It's not what you want to see when you're coming out of the shower, but that's not the funny thing, right? So after me workout, I decided to go into the outdoor hot tub, which I like to just relax out there because you get a really good grasp of temperature of cold and hot out there, which is nice. And then I went into the sauna, which was lovely. And then I always like to finish in the steam room. And I was in the steam room, right? And I couldn't see a thing, but I knew there was people in there, right? And someone then got out, and there was me, and there was one other silhouette left in the steam room like that, right? And it was an old bloke, right? Because I know it was an old bloke because he started talking to me, going, "All right, son." I went, "Hey, mate." He went, "Have you had a good workout? Have you been pumping your muscles?" I went, "Well, I haven't really got many muscles, mate, but yeah, I've had a good workout. It's been nice. Have you had a good one?" He went, "Yeah, I've been on the bicycle, me, like, been doing some bicycling, and I did 4 miles today, which was good for me, lad." I went, "All right." And then there was a silence, right? And then it just got steamier and steamier, right? And then out of nowhere, I just heard... Right? And I went, it was like an even awkward silence like that. And he just went, "Oh." Oh, and he got up and he fucking ran out, right? And the smell was horrific. The smell was horrific, right? And I would bet a bottom dollar that old man shit himself in that sauna, in that steam room today, mate, because the reaction wasn't of a proud farter, it was of a disgruntled sharter.
Both could be German. A proud father. Disgruntled sharter.
Proud farter. It was, and the smell. Imagine you'd left a load of Brussels sprouts inside your kettle and put it on. That's what it was. It was awful.
I spent some time at a pig farm recently, and I reckon it's the same sort of smell. Do you know what I mean, Ted?
Mate, don't call flares in Boro that. Just a joke. But no, honestly, poor old bloke. He soiled himself in that steam room, and it's really upset me.
Did you go do a dip test? Did you go and check it out?
No, I went and spragged on him. I told the lass on the counter. I said, "I think that old man's done a shit in the steam room."
But then that lass came in getting ready for the
I went, "I can't see it, right, but it sounded like he did, and it smells like he did. There's too much steam. You're gonna have to go and check it out."
Maybe they come and curled it out. Maybe that's how curling was invented. That's the name, curling.
Oh,
someone's curled one out.
And she comes in with
she comes in and mop,
good seamless link there, Malla. I like that. Yeah.
Well, I've got a question for you though, Ted.
Yeah. I'm all, yep, feel free.
I know Ted goes to a fancy gym, right? And the gym has a name, doesn't it, Ted?
It does, yeah.
Right? The lad's name, right, is over by, I don't know if I can do this, so I'm going to put this, it's near by the Tees barrages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? And it's a lad's name's like David Bentley, but not the footballer.
Yeah.
It's something else.
Yeah.
And Lloyd Grossman had a baby. It's David Lloyd.
yeah.
Right? So, that's a funny name for a gym, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, I mean, why don't they call it like something like fucking Meat Shack or something like that?
Meat Shack. That's a different type of gym. You don't want to go down the Meat Shack.
Also flares.
No, it's like, right, you know for a fact, right, we are Teesside, we are proud, Ted, right? But these lads started their business in the garage, and you know why? Because he started off, right, that lad, with one bench press in his garage in Acklam or somewhere, because them lads always have it set up, right? And someone said, "Oh, we go to the gym." He's like, "Nah, fuck that, David Lloyd has one." Does he? Oh, yeah, it's in his garage. Oh, we will go round David Lloyd's, right? And then the lads started going in. And then he was like, here, drop us a couple of pence here and I'll buy some more stuff. And that's how he started his empire. I'm only assuming.
Is that how Lloyd's bar started as well? Someone started with a bar in the garden.
In Lloyd's bar. But all of these lads, like Bannatyne's is Duncan Bannatyne, isn't it? Right? So do these lads just that narcissistic? Like, what are you going to call the gym? Well, just call it me. So I'm like, right, we're going to have a gym. What's it going to be called? It's going to be called Mala Gym.
It's a good name.
The Ted Hanky Gym. Imagine Ted Hanky's. Are you going for a quick workout with Ted Hanky's?
Sounds like you could also have a meal deal as well.
Exactly, there you go.
But what are the other fitness first? You know, that makes sense, doesn't it? What's the other one on Teesside? The one that's on the Mandale Triangle.
Oh, you avoid that gym.
What's that one called?
That's full of wrong-uns.
It's the one with the running track in, isn't it? Isn't that got like a name like
that's
first class workout?
Total Fitness.
Total Fitness. Again, the name describes what you're going to do. If I'm going to David Lloyd's and I didn't know it was a gym, I'd be expecting to walk out with 6 chrysanthemums and a garden gnome.
Absolutely, you're getting it there. You're getting that, aren't you?
Why
Bannatyne's a lovely restaurant. Take your last to Bannatyne's.
Somebody who indulges in making you various flavoured shakes. We're going to Bannatyne's. How fit on bananas in that?
That's a gay gym, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah. But
is there a gay gym in Teesside?
There should be. If not, right, come down the Bunley, right, and me and Genghis will knock someone up in the shed, lads. You know what I mean? You can all get yourselves involved in there.
Can it be like one of that? Can it be like that gym in Rocky 3 where it's just like oiled up black men?
That's it. We talked about that on the podcast. That's my caravan.
When you walk in, they all just look at you like
absolute, like fresh meat.
I'm going to bum that boy.
Speaking of Rocky, though, Total Fitness have got the best gym in my opinion because they've got like that running ring, haven't they? Yeah. So you can pretend you're Ivan Drago.
David Lloyd's has a heated outdoor swimming pool.
Rocky never had one of them. He was up in the mountains shucking logs about.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You can do that as well. If you're in the steam room.
Excellent link, that
was a good call back there from me. I do know comedy.
The steam room, also another great name for a gay bar or club, if you wish.
Oh, I'm in the steam room.
Lovely.
And we've got to say as well, myself and Mala, we did have a very interesting weekend together, didn't we, Mala?
We did.
We did. I don't know if you know this, but me and Mala, we like to try a bit of character work, a bit of character comedy, and we do a character act on the circuit, don't we? Called Club Visage. It's an 80s disco show where I play the role of Matt Gloss and Mala plays the role of Timmy Mullet.
Which I got Ted, right? Yeah. This always seems to be the case, right? When we were deciding what we were doing, he's like, right, there's 2 ways we can play this. He went, one of us has to be a handsome, like good-looking, like 80s icon.
George Michael-esque.
The other one has to be a camp 80s TV presenter. Right?
Who's a bit noncy.
And a bit noncy. And he said, right, I tell you what, we'll pick it out of the hat, because I was like, nah, I doubt it. I should be like the book-looking one, right? And he picked it out of the hat and never guess which one I got. Only got Timmy Mullet, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I have to wear shorts, I have to run around, and I have to be camp as Christmas. Yeah. Where he gets to like look dead handsome and that. Don't you?
Vogue. Yeah. But the dynamic works, Mala. Let's not change a winning formula. We did consider swapping the roles one time, but I wasn't prepared to get practically raped like you do.
I'm telling you now, right? Listen, Teessides, can we have a heart-to-heart here? Can we put the camera on me? Yeah, there you go.
Hang on, yeah.
Right, listen, Teesside, right? If you raunchy, horrible women of Teesside, if I did to women what you do to me on that stage, I'd be locked up for life. I genuinely got a finger up my arse this weekend. Right, it's not nice.
Right the way up as well.
It is not nice.
And she poo-tashed it on a mate.
It is not nice. I've got little shorts on. It doesn't give you the right to play grabby hands and grab my balls and grab my willy. And then when I run to the bouncer, and he was a good lad, wasn't he? Yeah. He just laughed at me.
Yeah,
he said, get back there, Mala. Yeah, he's a good sound lad, him. Yeah. I hope he got some action at the Wobbly. Okay, but anyway, yeah, right. It's like, honestly, I get practically raped. And it was a good night though, apart from like...
So we did a day disco in Stockton, didn't we? And there was a 70s room, there was an 80s room, which was mine and Malice, and there was a 90s room as well. And we had a good time. There was some rough-ass broads out.
I loved you all.
They're all great, but like, when are they going to realise that we're not a fucking jukebox? Hey, put my song on! Hang on, no, put it on! You've just got here. Put my song on. Like, no. And then who was it? That woman who looked like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. She had all one of your hair, but she had a face like Russell Grant.
I could only say like Greg the Hammer Valentine. If you're a wrestler.
That's a good wrestling. I'll bring a picture of him.
She looked like Greg the Hammer Valentine.
She did, yeah. Right. And she came up and said, will you put Meatloaf on? Will you put Bon Jovi on? Bon Jovi Meatloaf? I went, I'll put Bon Jovi on for you, but not just yet. I'm in the middle of doing some 80s sort of dance tracks at the moment, a bit electro type stuff. So I can't just stop that and drop a bit of Bon Jovi in it. I've got to work my way up to my mixing and get it at the right beats per minute and all that type of shit. I don't know what that means. And she started kicking off. Then she went and cried at the bar. So then Michael, who works at the bar, came over and said, can you put Bon Jovi on for this lady? She's crying all over the bar. So I had to put Bon Jovi on for her, and she was dead chuffed. She was dancing around like a big fucking womble, wasn't she? And then she came back 5 minutes later going, what was the Meatloaf song she wanted?
I'll do anything for love.
No, it wasn't. It was something like fucking... phone board, just...
Oh, Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Paradise by the Dashboard, yeah. Put Paradise by the Dashboard, Meatloaf on. It's the most iconic song of the 80s. I'm like, I don't think it is, love. And she started kicking off. I said, I'm not putting it on. So she went round every person on that dance floor going, go and tell the DJ, put Paradise on the Dashboard by Meatloaf on. Why won't he play it?
I'm going to put a bit of context in here. There's about 150 people in this room, by the way.
Everyone?
She was canvassing. We could see her moving. She wasn't stealth, to be fair, because she's a bit of a unit, the girl. Like, nice woman, but you know what I mean? A little bit... I don't know if she was... She'd had a bit to drink, or there's
been dropped on her head.
There's something wrong, but she was a nice enough woman. But she was going round and she was canvassing everybody like a political campaign.
Yeah.
And then random people kept on coming up and going, Timmy, will you? I said, don't start. I know what you're going to ask me. I said, we're not doing that.
Like that fella should have gone, yeah, we're going to have a problem, me and you. We're going to have a problem. And I remember you going to him, yeah, you're going to have a problem picking yourself up off the floor, you daft cunt.
It's when Muller has to come out and like the act has to drop, you know what I mean? But I had a great time. It was fantastic. We had a good laugh, didn't we?
It was good, yeah. If you've never been to a day disco before, it's fantastic. 3 p.m. till 8 p.m, right? Wall-to-wall flange of a particular age. And just non-stop dancing and pissed people. It's great fun. I mean, we had a great time. I think we're doing another one on June the 20th. Definitely October the 10th, but June the 20th. Keep an eye out for it. Cuba in Stockton. They're great. Yeah. But it was good, wasn't it?
Very good, Ted, yeah. Loved it.
But speaking of knobheads, you wanted to raise something about knobheads, didn't you? Can you remember what it was? Because I can't.
Right. I can actually, Ted, yeah. Right, so, listen, Teesside, I've recently just got a brand new car.
Have you?
Well, it's not brand new, it's second hand, but it's new to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Anne's, like they've like polished it and that, haven't they? And they've looked after it a bit and they've done the alloys and bits and bobs, so it looks quite smart, right? And I sent Bro back round to get it, right?
She carried it back.
And she only went round and they did a car reveal. Listen. It's not the movie The Prestige. Do you know what I mean? They had it round there and they were like, here is your car. And they whipped it off like it was Bucks Fizz doing Making Your Mind Up. And they whipped off this thing. And there it is, a Ford Mondeo. Like an older one as well. Like sat there.
Fido Dido on the bonnet.
2006. Right, and it's sat there. All polished up, right, to the max. Right, and they whipped it off and they're like, oh, and then they're doing like social media posts and like,
why do they do that?
The keys. Listen, Teesside, like we are Teesside, we are proud. Stop doing car reveals. Like, we're not bothered if you've just got a brand new Skoda. It's just cringy as fuck. Just behave yourselves. And in fact, every business on Teesside, behave yourselves.
car reveals, right? Gender reveals, right? Get fucked, right? I tell you what, why don't you do a baby reveal just as it's coming out of a fudge?
That'll be the next one,
yeah.
right? I tell you
what you gonna be? What you gonna be? It's a boy! Big, massive, bubbly fanny everywhere. Guts and that big stringy thing that's attached. I don't know.
The stringy thing. it'll be a lad, right? That'll be the doctors. They'll have one of them things, you know, that burst through. And that'll be like, because what they're trying to do is every business, and the hospital's a business, right, trying to have a bit of entertainment factor. It's like all the lads that are builders, and you're good lads, but stop lowering yourselves, because in years to come you're going to be like, oh, what did I do that for? Right? When they can see you pulling up outside a job and they've got the camera panning at you and then it stops and you get out and you don't put your handbrake on properly, I've told the HSE, right? And you're getting out and you're walking across, go, we're doing this and this to this house, number 17. You don't have to have a social media presence to do that.
Yeah.
Just do a bit of like, hey, yeah, we're grafting here, come and have a look at the superior work.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sad world we live in when everyone is just after likes, follows, subscribes and shares. It really is. I mean, people need to just sort themselves out.
What are you poking at there,
I'm
Ted?
pointing at the graphic I'm putting on stage,
on
screen.
There. That's
like,
class. Can I get one?
No, yeah, all right, hang on.
Which way is it? Which way is it?
Point over that way. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, Mala. These reveals have got to stop, you know what I mean? And, do you know what, though? I'm quite happy if lasses, and lads if they want to as well, have just had a little bit of a tidy up in the shower and then they're going to reveal it pre and post. I'm happy for them videos like that. Oh, babe, yeah. Listen, I've been growing my bush out now for a good 8 weeks. I'm going to go and give it a trim. Follow me as I trim my bush. And then you speed it all up like that. Yeah, today I'm using the Remington blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And I'm going to give it a blade one all over.
Ted, I'll tell you a channel that does that.
Oh,
you have to pay, yeah? There's an OnlyFans that does that.
I'm not paying for stuff that I've seen before.
No, you haven't seen no like this before. They do like artistic stuff in it. It's class.
Do they?
Yeah, well, aye.
If any lady followers out there do have a rather impressive coarse bush and they would like to maybe etch maybe a portrait of me within their pubic coarse domain, then by all means do it. Send in the pictures. We'll put it on the screen.
If you had a big clit, it'd work with the nose, wouldn't it? It'd be like you could do the top bit there, leave the top. You could do a bit of like, yeah, that long bit here. I'm going to put because it gets blocked out, doesn't it? Yeah. The long bit of the hair, just leave it long on top, girls. Yeah. Then have a big extended clip, put a bit of glasses on it, and then just do like the pubes there.
I'll give you extra points if somebody can do a fanny design in the style of Terry Nutkin's hair
and stick some teeth in it. That'd be class. Yeah. That would be class.
I want to say bald, but with hair at the back and sides. Everyone can do that. Yeah. We sound a bit creepy, you know what I mean? We sound like we should be in that fucking them. Pedophiles, whatever it is.
Pedophiles.
Epstein. The Epstein files. That's it, yeah.
So you're on about.
You know them files about Epstein, where he's got these like files and all these like wrong-uns in it and stuff like that.
The Beatles were all right, man. I don't know what you're talking about, wrong-uns. They were class, them lads.
Not Brian. I'm on about the spy.
What, Ringo?
No, don't talk about Ringo. I wasn't happy about them doorbells he brought out. But what's he called? Epstein? I don't know. Is he Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Epstein.
He didn't know
that was it. Jeffrey, yeah.
You got Zippy George and Bungle on a plane.
Yippee. Actually, when you're thinking about it, though, it could be something like that, couldn't it?
Well, there's some fucking wrong-uns who were on that list, like, you know what I mean? They should really hang their head in shame. So, and I know a few of them watch the podcast.
So did he have an island?
He had an island, yeah. And he trafficked women to it. Who some of them were underage, some were barely legal, and some were of royal heritage. Not the women. I'm getting excited. We had a dirty prince, didn't we? Not the tribute act we seen in Butlins.
He beat me to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was another great name for a gay bar. The Dirty Prince.
Did you see that picture of him in the back of the car like that?
What? Prince?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Prince Andrew. Yeah, well,
the car like that.
He's not even called Prince Andrew. No, you're not allowed. The person formerly known as Prince Andrew.
Andrew Mount Your Man Baston or whatever it's called. Van Basten, isn't it?
Van Basten. Oh, dare you? Quality player.
Where he's gone.
He's really. Who knew he was royalty? What a lad. Can take a whacking free kick, that bloke. Yeah. Anyway, right, so where were we, Ted? You've knocked us up a bit with Van Basten.
Mount Van Basten, whatever his name is. Yeah. I hope he gets what he deserves.
Well, no, he probably wants it. He's wronging, isn't he? He's probably going to get bummed for life when they go to prison. He probably likes all of that stuff. They need to be careful.
Doesn't make him a wronging if he likes that.
No, but he probably.
You took a finger at the weekend and enjoyed it rather much.
Just enough to give a man a treat. So I've heard. No, yeah, right. You know I didn't mean it like that, but listen, right. I have personal knowledge. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I've met the lad on a couple of occasions, and he had to
vibe. Hang on, where's your flight logs?
He had to vibe. They're in the sauna activity.
Another great callback there. Oh, very good. So the Epstein files, it's all coming out, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the X-Files, they need to have spooky music and a shit-out gingerbird.
Oh, I love Gillian Anderson. She's my ultimate milfer, you know. I think she's 60 or something like that, you know.
She definitely wouldn't have been invited to that island if she was 60. Yeah. Absolutely not. But no, isn't it right? I tell you what, right, why have they only picked two lads? They had thousands of them. Why has it just been that lad who used to do Hartlepool, Mandelson? He's been mates with him for a while, hasn't he? And then the artist formerly known as Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Why is it only them two lads?
They're both getting fucked for espionage as well, aren't they, really? They've been giving secrets away to Epstein, who was part of the Mossad.
Was he?
Yeah, apparently.
No, class.
Apparently, no, Israeli intelligence.
Oh, I thought you meant the band.
And this is why, my theory, and a lot of other people's theory is, this is why America and Israel are so close now, because Netanyahu, whatever he's called, has got loads of dirt on America, in key people in America, like Trump. Can't spell it. The Orange President, man. And a few of the others on there. I reckon he's got some stuff on them, so they're all like, yeah, sure, we're going to support you, terrific country, we love Israel.
Yeah,
great.
But listen, right, if you have that much money and power, just be like, yeah, fuck it, what are you going to do?
That's a good point.
Just be like, yeah, what are you going to do? It's almost like, right, when you're a kid, and I'm not sticking up for these lads, so don't do that.
Sounds like you are, Malin, if I'm being honest.
Don't do it, wrong'uns. But it's like when you're a kid and they go, yeah, I'm going to go tell the teacher, and you go, fucking do it.
Do it then.
What's the teacher going to do? Give him a bat as well.
Fine, see what happens if you do.
Exactly.
And they never did they?
Exactly. What they're going to do to America with that lad, the orange lad, he'll just send his warships everywhere. Yeah. So they can't be like, oh, he fingered a bird. That's wrong. And it is wrong, but I'm not saying he did it.
He grabbed a few pussies.
Yeah, well, I.
No, it wasn't.
Me? But if it's all right to finger me up the bum, though, innit?
I'm just having a flashback to your face when you put your leg on the barrier like that, and she was underneath, and then she just went boop, and you looked at me and went. He didn't take it out. He looked at me as if I had to come and remove it.
It was shock. It was just pure shock.
Have you ever had your prostate examined before, Mala?
I have now. Apparently, it's
medically.
I have, yeah. Well,
I enjoyed mine.
It wasn't bad.
I especially liked it where he leant over and went, look, no hands. No, it's an old joke, it's an old joke. Yeah, it is. But I didn't mind it.
To be honest, it reminded me of the old adage, if you ever want to make a dog drop something because its grip's too tight, you have to stick your finger up its arse, apparently. Ginger's told me that. Maybe he just wants me to stick fingers up his arse. I don't know.
Where the fucking hell have you got that from?
Do you know if they're like bitten onto something and they won't let go?
You meant to push the nose into it so it can't breathe.
No,
don't finger its arse.
That's what Ginger's told me. He said you get a finger up there, my lad, and then I'll let go. And he does generally.
I mean, if it was me and a dog had latched on, I'd get a knife and I'd stick in its eyeballs.
No, that's done to you. What if it just won't let go of a plush toy?
I still do it.
No,
it needs to learn obedience. Just for the purpose of the podcast, no animals were harmed in the making of this.
And I've never fingered any dogs. Well, not actual dogs.
Bloody hell. Oh. Malin, I think that more or less concludes this week's episode of the podcast. Have you got anything further you'd like to add?
You did. I'm off. Genghis wants to start a gay gym, apparently. He's been on the blower, so we're going to set one up over the Burnley. It's going to be called Malin and Genghis & Co.
Malin and Genghis & Co. Bitches not allowed.
Correct, Ted. Yeah. You've got it in one. I'll see you later, Teesside. Yeah. See you later, Ted.
See you, Malin. Bye. Malin, he's a strange one, isn't he? He says he got violated up the anus, but I think he was asking for it. I really do. I think he enjoyed it. But thank you very much for tuning into this week's podcast. I hope you enjoyed the waffle we produced for you on the show today. Please give it a like. Please give it a subscribe to the channel. Please share it. Invite people. We need more listeners. Please get us up the pod charts or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. A few announcements for you as well. Big thank you to the sponsors of the podcast, the Warehouse Kitchen and Bar down at Preston Farm Industrial Estate in Stockton-on-Tees. Class Parmos, class food, Sunday dinners and mint. Check it out. Comedy nights are fantastic. Got one coming up on March the 6th here as well at the Warehouse. It's an improv show. One of the members of that improv team is a very handsome young man. Tickets on sale at jokepit.com. If you're just watching this podcast today, on Saturday the 28th of February, there's a comedy night in Redcar. There's still time to grab some tickets if you are watching this before 6 p.m. for starters. And we've got the classic comedian Ian Stone there as well. You'd have seen him on all the sports channels, TNT, Sky Sports and stuff like that, but he's a very funny comedian as well, so tickets are on sale for that on Joke Pit and Skiddle as well. So last thing to say is remember t-shirts at tedhankyt.com. Lots of new designs on there, Boro themed ones, Hellberg themed ones, mugs as well, you know what I mean? We've got a certified smoggy and other ones as well. Check them all out. We'll have a great week, and as usual, up the Boro and believe. Come on.